Hey guys, welcome to Drumsicle once again. This episode we have very special guest with me, and she's no other than my
Tyan.
Tyan.
Hi guys.
Tell us more about yourself, Tyan.
My name is Tyan. Very interesting, actually. If you want to know how I met Arthur, we met on the court.
What kind of court?
Guesses?
Subcourt.
No.
State court.
So I met Arthur while we were playing badminton. Actually, quite interesting. So it's actually quite a random meeting, but we ended up becoming friends and then working together. So
and she doesn't really talk in the badminton court, you know. When I was playing badminton, you know, she was over there like.
You know why? Because Arthur talks a lot, so you kind of have to give him the room to let him do what he wants.
So in this episode, I'm going to pass the mic to you. I'm going to probably speak less.
Yes.
I think a lot of them have been hearing my voice and say, Arthur, can you just shh? Right, so I'm going to pass the mic to you, right? So today, what are we going to do with him?
So it's quite an interesting program. So today we will be introducing 2 original songs to you.
Right.
And I will be singing a little bit of them both. I won't give you the whole song because that's too much. Just a bit of spoilers, and we'll give you a background of how it came about, and then also, more importantly and more exciting bit is how we're going to use green drums in these songs, right? And you might not know what green drums is, so we'll let Arthur tell you a bit more about that later.
Yes, you're right. So coming back to that, drumsicle means drum, putting green drums into different genre of music. That's why it's drumsicle, right? So I think that is very strategic, right? Right. So we're going to talk about Tyan first, because I think we do have a bit of time and you guys probably want to know her a little bit more. So besides talking and hosting and all this, what do you actually do? Her voice is like Taylor Swift, trust me, not copyrighted, but really sound like Taylor Swift. When I noticed her actually, not only just in her skills in badminton, but her voice really attracted me a lot. So yeah, so you want to sing a very simple stanza of Taylor Swift's maybe Back to December, because now we're reaching December soon.
I go back to December all the time. Turns out I forgot the words, but
right. So we cannot sing the whole song because it's not copyrighted. So anyway, So green drumming is all about this. So we're going to present 2 original songs, right, Tyan?
Yes, that's right.
Yep. And she's going to sing it. I can't sing.
Okay, so do you want to talk about green drums first, or shall we go on the songs?
Well, up to you.
Okay, so why don't we just tell you a bit more about the songs first?
Yep.
So these are 2 originals. First one is called Light Up the Fire.
Yeah.
And second
Light
one
up the fire.
And second one is called
With the gusto. Light up the fire. Okay.
Second one is called Together Now. So
Now.
it's very interesting because both of these songs were written with a specific purpose, and there's like a lot of meaning behind the words and the intention of the song, which I feel like in songs nowadays, for me at least, I find words are very important. So sometimes the beat is very catchy, but then the lyrics don't really make sense. So in these 2 songs, it's actually great because they're both very catchy and the words are very meaningful as well. So yes, so maybe we can get Arthur to tell us a bit more about the first song. I think Light Up the Fire came first, right?
Yes. I think with the perspective of Light Up the Fire, it was created during a battle of Asian Games. So it was created for a specific team where all the athletes fight against one another, representing their country. But more than just that, it is about the spirit behind it. I think it's about being excellent. It's about being perfection. Being perfect. Able to rise up to a certain discipline, and also in times of difficulty, in times of a battle, you know, you rise up and you take this chance. You be adventurous and you really press on to that higher calling, right? So I think I wrote that together with George Leong. He's also a very veteran in this field, and we kind of wrote the tune into a little bit more catchy. And I think now there are a lot of people, probably some of them are using those songs for TikTok, fighting and all that stuff. So it's like it sounds a little bit more EDM in a way. And I think it helps a lot of people ask questions, you know, in that song, especially during lyrics, the reading of lyrics. It helped them to find themselves.
It's quite interesting song because it's a very catchy intro, like you were saying, but then there's also very meaningful words. And for me, when I first heard it, it was like the word rejuvenation. It came to me because it says something like, no, that's not rejuvenation. It's like fill me with passion, lifting me higher. I think those are some of the lyrics. So it's like, you know, sometimes when
hot air balloon. Lifting me high.
Something like
but
that.
I think you have to be hot in the inside before you be lifted up,
and sometimes like when you are a bit tired, a bit jaded, it kind of help you find your way back again. Like, okay, remind you of your passion, why you started doing this in the first place. So I thought it was quite good.
Such a good representative. But anyway, I got her to sing this, so I think she's the right match for this song. Right, so the second song we sang together, correct?
Yes, together.
Together now. Right, so you want me to share a little bit more about this song?
Yes, go ahead.
I think you guys are curious, right? So this song hasn't been released yet, but it will be releasing within that period of time when you're watching this video. And even if you watch it before, it would have already been released. Right, so that song Together Now, it's created to fight this post-COVID and to also celebrate the milestone of this battle together. So we have about 12 artists that comprises with Benjamin, Tyan, Erica, Locke, we have even Jack Rai, and many others that you can actually watch, or probably watch in the music video. All the credits will be there. We came together and really celebrate this milestone of this post-COVID. So I think the troubles, the hardship, especially now when we are facing mental wellness and all these things. I think that song kind of pick us up. I think it picked me up when we wrote it. You know, it's a combination of different people coming together, like Cheryl, who's in the song as well. We also, she's an English teacher, so she also helped to form up very good lyrics here.
Yes. Yep. No, but the interesting thing, and we were talking about this the last time when we met to record this song, is so you mentioned there are 12 artists involved in the song, right? So it's quite interesting because Arthur showed me the first version of the lyrics, right? Remember when we met, and then after that it got revised. It went through all the different artists, and everyone had a bit of their input. So the words were changed, some kind of the tones in the song were changed. So it's like everybody's song.
Together. The song belongs to everyone. That really painstakingly fork out their time and also their talents to be able to give back to the society.
Correct. Yeah. So very interesting. 2 songs today that we'd like to present to you, and they're both original compositions. The first one is called Light Up the Fire. It's the one that came first, and then the second one is called Together Now, which should be released about this time. Right. So let's talk about Light Up the Fire first. Maybe give us a bit of background about how it came about.
Well, Light Up the Fire was composed with an initiative to really encourage the athletes. I think not only just athletes, but also behind every athlete, I think it's about the spirit of excellence, the spirit of breakthrough and all these things. So I think we want to encourage almost everybody, anyone who just start up as a musician, as an artist, or any individual, to really light up the fire, feel in the passion, feel that passion. I think in the chorus it talks about that, and we just want to encourage them through this song.
It's really a song that I feel sparks rejuvenation, and it's quite interesting. So the song is very upbeat and catchy, but the words are very meaningful. But then Arthur says that the way I do it is a very different rendition. So why not we, give you a short performance of the song?
Yep, short performance of the song.
Let's go.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Standing in the crowd, proud to be here today. It was a time of preparation for this moment. I pray, flags of every nation.
great performance.
That was
voice
fun.
really sound like Taylor Swift. Oh
Thank
my gosh!
you.
Right. So anyway, I want to introduce you a little bit more about the green box, because in episode 1 I talked a little bit more in depth, but now we are presenting it in songs like this because I think the green box replicate the sound of the cajon as well. And I think it fits quite well, right?
Yeah, it's quite interesting, like quite fun to have it like
Yeah, we
playing
love
along.
it. It's green in color.
Yeah.
Right, so we're going to talk a little bit more about our second song as well.
Yes. So the second song is called Together Now,
Yeah.
and it was actually done this year within a very short amount of time.
Short one.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's quite interesting because it was done during our social distancing period,
Yes.
and it involved 12 different artists. So it was quite difficult because we had to record, we had to meet together separately, like maybe 2 by 2, something like that. So why don't you tell us a bit more about the meaning behind this song?
Well, Together Now, it talks about a message. I mean, the message across is really, it's okay not to be okay, because we bring about a lot of, I mean, we are all imperfect, right? So we bring about different individuals to come together to do this. We are not like we are not like Celine Dion, we're not like Taylor Swift, not the real Taylor Swift, right? So, but we come together to really bring about a certain change. And I think that nowadays, a lot of my friends or even my family, extended family, we face mental wellness. I mean, conditions of depression and all this. But when we present a song, we come together to think about how we can celebrate the post-COVID difficulty. And I think this song speaks about the milestone, and we use our drums as victory items to bring about a change, a breakthrough. And I think it talks about also empathy, love and empathy in the song. So we empathize, we love people, and I think it's about bringing people together in a very different way.
Yeah, I think it actually goes miles to speak about, especially during this period where it's been very tough on different people. And as Arthur mentioned, right, mental health has been such a big issue. We see many cases of a lot of difficult things that happen on the news, and it's really about coming together no matter where you are, how much you're struggling, and just standing together. And actually the words are quite meaningful. So shall we play it, sing a little bit of it?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Day by day, we're challenged to grow in many ways. Though we're apart, we'll unite apart through the choices that we make. Let's play a part for society. That's our responsibility. So prepare your battle drums. Victory of you we go. Whoa, whoa, every day will be better. Whoa, whoa, every day will be stronger. Together now, stay safe and sound. Play the same tune now, with love and empathy. All together now, we stand and one. Show the world what we can be. Move along with me. Move along with me. All together now.
Yeah, Tyan! Well, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Drumsicle. So we'll catch you next episode. See you!